YouTube! Welcome to my next episode of my crazy obsession series. Oh my god, I really need to do this. Get it all out there and try to organize my stuff. It's so bad, guys. I don't know, I keep getting more stuff and you know, sometimes it's so cheap that you cannot say no. It's just so hard. If things would be like $50 or $100 or whatever, you might have like a barrier to order things. But if things are cheap, and a lot of them are cheap, I would not buy very expensive stuff anyways. I think so. But however, let's start. And I want to start out with my little mittens right here. They are not that little. I love them. They are one of my favorites because they cut such beautiful mittens. Look at that. So this one I paper pieced, as you can see. I just stuck it in there to show you because I cut two of them, and one of them I stuck on my card already because I will be making a pocket letter, and I figured I can just do that. So I just took a piece of paper and I distressed it. I used distress ink. I love it. It makes... Let me show you. So this is the original paper, and I just don't like the shiny white too much. I just don't. I want it to look dirty like this. So that's why I do it to my cards, you see. However, I cut them twice in green and in silver, and then I just took the inner pieces out and they just fall out. And these little ones fall out too, but I did not paper piece those because I think I don't need to. So I just took them out and stuck them in the green ones. And then I took the green ones and just stuck them into the silver one, you know. And I just love, I'm in love with the mittens. I have mitten paper and it was my favorite paper. I'm not sure, I might even have used it all up. I don't know. But the size of the mitten die is 3 1/4 by 3. So one of my favorites, like I said. Also, those are the CD sleeves I was showing where I put them in, and the magnetic sheets are just from the Dollar Tree. You know, they have like the locker sheets. They are not very sticky, so let me tell you that, but they are enough for me to keep it in here, you know. So it's not, if you're gonna use them without any protection, they might fall off. So just keep that in mind. Maybe you need a better magnet for that. But as long as they stay in the sheet, they do not fall off or go anywhere, you know. So just keep that in mind. I did not want you to buy something and then be upset because it doesn't work like you want it to work. So my next is one of my favorites as well. It's a little die for icicles. And this is how they look like. And I love them. I don't know if you can see because this is a very glittery paper. It does emboss the pieces. But if it's very glittery paper, it's barely visible. And I do like to do it on the very glittery paper just because, you know, it's icicles and I really like it. And I like to put them on top of something. So if you are making a card or a pocket letter or whatever, you can just stick it on there. And it's going to be like that. You know, you can cut them off wherever you want to cut them off. But the original die is 1 inch by 3 3/4 inches. So very easy to cut. Love it. I just love it. You can use it as icicles, and I would say you can use it as like slime for Halloween. You might be even able to use it like, you know, grass if you do it in green. So something sticking out there and then a couple flowers or something. So you're not just limited to icicles. And I like that. I mean, even if I would be limited to the icicles, I really love them. I really do. They are one of my favorites too. I don't know, everything is one of my favorites. No, not really everything. So, however, I like it. It's a good die. Now, excuse me. Oh, you do have this falling out of your mitten, and you can either keep it in there in another color, same color, or take it out. I take it out. I feel like this string is just supposed to be like that. Let me see which one is it. I believe from this part. Oop. So you could just stick it in there like that. But like I said, I believe the string should be like it is. There should nothing should go in there. Now, next one is this one, ornament die. And I believe I have 3 or 4 different ornament dies, and I love them all because they are so, you know, you can cut them out of silver or red or just one kind of paper, or you can paper piece the whole thing. You can paper piece the little pieces here. I did that with another die. So it looks good anytime. And I see that there's a couple left in there. It does emboss. You see that? So pretty. It embosses a snowflake. It embosses this little piece here. And you have your bells, you know. And yeah, like I said, you can either paper piece it or you can just cut it off and use them as, you know, pieces and pieces. If you want to put ornaments somewhere, you have a tree or whatever, so you could do that too, or do whatever. They are so pretty. I am, you know, like, I can't wait for next Christmas to come. Let's say it this way, because I'm going to start sometime in May to craft for next Christmas. Christmas 2018, you know. I need all the time I can get. Last year I was saying, oh my god, why do people start crafting for Christmas in July? Now I know. Now I know. So this die is 3 1/4 by 2.5 inches. So it's a pretty good size. And yeah, this is the size of a pocket letter card. So you see, maybe it's better, even better this way. It's just perfect. You know, I love it because most of the time I do craft pocket letters. So I love when things fit, you know, so it's not something huge and I have to cut it down or whatever. So I like that. And let me put it into one of the sleeves just so I can keep it organized for now. I have to make more sheets with magnets, but let me show you another day. And I did not cut this one out. It says Merry Christmas and it has 4 deers there, and I did not use this one. So, you know, this will be my first time for next Christmas. Something to look forward to. And this one is 3.5 long and 2.5 high. So this is how it looks like. It's really pretty. You know, it does have the 4 deers on top. You could just cut out the 4 deers. You know, they are connected, but you could just cut them off and have them in one, you know, like one by one. You could cut out the Merry Christmas part and just use the word. You can just use the swirls. So it's basically like you can take it apart kind of once you cut into your paper. So I do like that. I don't have to put them all together. I can just, you know, use pieces. If I do need a deer somewhere, a small deer or 2 of them, you know, so there they are. Or if I need Merry Christmas just as a saying somewhere, there it is. So I do like that. It's a very good one. Okay, let me put this back in. Geez, why I'm so sick? Everybody's getting sick right now. So, next one is a stamp. I wanted to show you, and it's in a baggie from Michael's. It says glitter words, $1.50. Okay, however, let me show you the stamp. This is how it looks like. This is because I have alcohol markers, you know. So I do like the sayings. So they the quotes are Christmas wishes, yes. Believe in the magic of the season. I like that. I like everything like with the word belief for some reason. We wish you a Merry Christmas, celebrate. It is Christmas in the heart that puts Christmas in the air. And there is a Santa and some, I'll show you on this one, you can see it better. I just stamped it out. You know, there is the Santa with the deers. If you want to, you can just color out the Santa and die cut your deers with it. I showed you before. And it has a couple trees. I would not know where to use the trees, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. And I just colored this one part. Excuse me, guys. And of course, I put glossy accent on top. I don't know, I just like to play with glossy accent. And there is Wink of Stella on this one as well. So you could fussy cut it, or you could use your die to just, you know, die cut around it in a certain shape you like, or whatever it is. But it's pretty good. It stamps pretty good. So I'm satisfied with that. Let me put this back in so I don't lose it. I have so much stuff here. Most of the time when I'm making a video, I'm so glad that that you can only see this part. If you could see the, like, all around this part, that would be bad. That would be really bad. So, but I want to show you another one. One of my favorite stamps. Let me see if I have a piece of paper right here. Oh my god, of course. Okay. And those are the little mermaids. So if you have been following me for a while, you know that I have a project coming up. A mermaid project. And I have it coming up for many, many months. I think it's funny because I still work on my mermaid project in my head, but I just didn't do anything for it yet. So, but I did get supplies. So, yeah, those are the little mermaids. And as you can see, I stamped green here and it's still on my stamp because it doesn't come off. So I stamped this, and this is what left over because I did not color them yet. But I did color a bunch of other stuff. And every time I don't feel well, I like to color and or fussy cut. So it's not because I'm crazy or punch little stuff. It's not because I'm crazy, it's because it calms me down. But I did color the little mermaid. And I did put Wink of Stella on her. I don't know if you can see on her hair and right here. And then this is the little stone. You know, you can make a paperclip. I mean, everything and anything you have is a paperclip. If it's not a shaker, it can be a paperclip. You see, they are perfect size. And I do have... I remember I called it tortoise because I just forgot the name of it. You know, the American word for it, because tortoise, I'm not even, no, I do not pronounce it right. I know my husband was laughing at me just yesterday. He was laughing at me because instead of hereditary I said inheritary. Inheritary, and he thought it's so funny. He kept laughing without telling me the right word. You know. And those are the little corals and leaves and whatever you get there. And as you can see, I do have a whole bunch I fussy cut because I was not feeling well. And I did do something to the bigger leaves and I really liked it. Let me show you. So I stamped them in a brighter color and then in a darker color. Just on top, and I tried to not to stamp them right on top. Look, and then you can see they are different because I believe that leaves in a sea are not all the perfect color. So that's what I tried to do here. But just let me tell you, I love this set. And if you like coloring, then you will like this one too. And if you like fussy cutting, I'm pretty sure there is a die set for this, but it's okay with me to fussy cut stuff, so I don't mind that. And the mermaids are, because I really like that. I really like to know things, and they fit perfectly onto a card. So each of them would fit onto a pocket letter card if you would like to do it this way. Like, let me show you. You can put a stone here, and then she can go on top of a stone. I know there's like snowflake, but it doesn't matter. But you see what I'm saying. So that would be perfect for pocket letters, in my opinion. But not just for pocket letters. I'm planning on making a shaker out of this whole stuff. I don't know how much I will need, but because I had leftover piece of paper, I just stamped it all full. And because I stamped it already, of course I fussy cut everything because I cannot stop in the middle. Okay, so that was the stamp. And yeah, that's it for today. Wow, I'm so exhausted. I don't know how long has it been. Probably like 15 minutes or something, seriously. But I'm really starting to cough more. And however, I will be back because there is more. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, you know. If you have any questions, you can email me. I will try to answer your questions. Or the best way to get answers sooner and for sure is to join my Facebook group. The link is in the description. So if you join my Facebook group, there are tons of ladies who will support you. First of all, if you're a newbie and you've never made a pocket letter and you're just starting out, you know, crafting, and you're looking for support, because of course, if you crafted something and you show to somebody and they tell you how good it is, you will be crafting more. So if you're looking for support, you can join the group. We're very supportive. We have all kinds of crafting levels, like, you know, somebody who just starts out and somebody who has been crafting for the whole life. So there are tips and tricks you can ask all the time. And you can ask if you need to get like dies or stamps or whatever, and you are not sure where to get them and what's cheaper, you know. Just think about it, whatever you want to do. And yeah, just keep on crafting. Have a great, great day. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. So bye-bye.